How's it going, everybody? The second half of the PlayStation Summer Sale is running from now until August 12th, and there's a ton of absolute bangers on sale for up to 90% off. Every day I put together lists of the top games you can get at a deep discount, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss tomorrow's video. If any physical editions exist, you can find them down in the description, but with that out of the way, that's enough yapping from me, so let's get straight into it. For $8, 60% off, Unsighted is a fast-paced Metroidvania where you play as an automaton racing against a dwindling timer to save friends from becoming mindless killing machines in a post-apocalyptic world. You'll explore the interconnected city of Arcadia filled with shortcuts and secrets, craft and slot ability-enhancing chips to customize combat and traversal, and make time-sensitive choices that shape NPC survival in multiple endings. It's an 86 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $9, 70% off, Void Bastards has you leading a ragtag crew out of the Sargasso Nebula, choosing where to go and who to fight while boarding ships and planning around layouts and hazards. Move carefully through danger, searching for supplies and manipulating control systems, then navigate your escape pod, fleeing void whales and pirates while scavenging for food and fuel, all playable with endless prisoners who retain your crafting progress when one falls. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 8 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $10, 80% off, Desperados 3 Deluxe Edition is a real-time tactics game set in the Wild West, following John Cooper and a crew of 5 characters, each with unique skills like bear traps, knockout gas, and disguises, across towns, swamps, and riverbanks on a quest for redemption. This deluxe edition includes the full game and season pass with 3 additional missions, delivering deep, replayable tactical gameplay culminating in a dramatic Wild West showdown. It's an 85 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $7, 85% off, Deus Ex Mankind Divided Deluxe Edition is a cyberpunk action RPG where players control a mechanically augmented agent navigating a world divided by prejudice, crime, and conspiracy. The Deluxe Edition includes the Season Pass, an extra in-game mission, and the Covert Agent Pack, providing additional story content, unique augmentations, and special equipment that enhance gameplay strategy and replayability. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 45 hours to platinum. For $7, 75% off, The Surge 2 is a challenging sci-fi action RPG where you awaken in the ruined Jericho City after a plane crash, forced to survive amid martial law, rogue machines, and a growing nanostorm outbreak. Explore a sprawling urban environment, engage in precise, unforgiving melee combat, and target enemy limbs to harvest gear while upgrading your exosuit, implants, and drones to take on powerful, imposing bosses. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $6, 40% off, Momodora Reverie Under the Moonlight is a dark fantasy action platformer following a priestess as he journeys to save a cursed land from spreading corruption. Chain fluid melee combos and precise dodge rolls against grotesque enemies and towering bosses, explore interconnected gothic regions filled with hidden items and spells, and challenge yourself with punishing difficulty modes that test reflexes and timing. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 10 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $10, 80% off, Borderlands Legendary Collection delivers 3 full games, Borderlands Game of the Year Edition, Borderlands 2, and Borderlands the Pre-Sequel, packed with over 100 hours of loot-filled co-op action across Pandora and its moon, Helios. Battle bandits and bosses using an enormous arsenal of guns, grenades, and abilities, while customizing your Vault Hunter and teaming up with friends locally or online. It's an 84 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 160 hours to get all 3 platinums. For $7, 85% off, Jurassic World Evolution is a dinosaur park management simulation where you design and run your own Jurassic World, bringing prehistoric creatures to life with advanced bioengineering and customizing their behaviors and habitats. Build enclosures, manage staff, and respond to crises like dinosaur breakouts, espionage, and raging tropical storms, while keeping your guests safe, satisfied, and entertained across dynamic parks. It's a 71 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 50 hours to platinum. For $10, 90% off, the Mortal Kombat 11 Ultimate and Injustice 2 Legendary Edition bundle packs 2 of NetherRealm Studios' finest fighting games into one knockout package. MK11 Ultimate brings a 37-character roster and 2 critically acclaimed time-bending story campaigns, while Injustice 2 Legendary Edition assembles the largest DC Universe roster ever in a fighting game, including all 10 DLC characters like Hellboy and TMNT. It's an 88 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 100 hours to get both platinums. For $10, 50% off, Blizzard Arcade Collection is an anthology that brings 5 classic Blizzard games to modern platforms for fans and new players alike. Play Blackthorn, The Lost Vikings, Lost Vikings 2, Rock and Roll Racing, and RPM Racing, experience enhanced original and definitive editions with improved controls and local multiplayer, and explore the museum with art, music, and behind-the-scenes interviews showcasing Blizzard's early legacy. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to platinum. For $7, 50% off, Harvest Moon: A Wonderful Life Special Edition is a charming life simulation RPG where you rebuild your father's farm in Forget-Me-Not Valley, planting crops, raising animals, and forging friendships while finding a spouse and starting a family. Watch your child grow and choose their own path, nurture hybrid produce, and discover farming enhancements like the fertilizer machine across a lifetime of rewarding rural living. It's an 80 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $7, 75% off. We Love Katamari Reroll and Royal Reverie is a whimsical action puzzle game where players control the prince, rolling a Katamari to restore the stars in the universe, fulfill dreams, and delight the king of the cosmos. Players roll up everyday objects, buildings, and living creatures, complete all new Royal Reverie challenges, and explore stages with redesigned graphics, revamped UI, and hidden collectibles to grow the Katamari bigger and bigger. It's an 87 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 10 hours to platinum. For $9, 70% off, Wreckfest breaks the rules with full contact racing, epic crashes, neck-and-neck finishes, and new ways for metal to bend, powered by true-to-life physics. Drive old, banged-up, style-oozing cars from American heavy hitters to agile Europeans and fun Asians, customize their looks and armor, wreck your friends online chasing demolition dominance, and take on challenge modes with crop harvesters, lawnmowers, school buses, and three-wheelers. It's an 80 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $9, 75% off, Overcooked and Overcooked 2 bundles both chaotic cooperative cooking games, letting you and up to 3 friends chop, fry, and serve your way through unconventional kitchens and local or online co-op across both titles and their many quirky stages. Choose from over 20 chefs across 75 levels spanning competitive and cooperative challenge modes as you save the Onion Kingdom not once but twice over. It's an 81 average on OpenCritic, average trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 20 hours to finish both games. For $6, 75% off, Ultros is a psychedelic sci-fi adventure that puts you in a mysterious space vessel stranded on the sarcophagus, a drifting cosmic structure harboring an ancient demonic being. Explore a vast alien world, engage in intense close-quarters combat, and cultivate the environment while mastering loot mechanics, unlocking abilities, and uncovering hidden lore that gradually reveals your role in the cycle of destruction and rebirth. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 7 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $8, 20% off, Skyforce Anniversary is a legendary scrolling shoot-'em-up celebrating its 10th anniversary, blending the intensity of classic arcade shooters with stunning 3D visuals, intuitive controls, and a powerful upgrade system that keeps you blasting through waves of enemies. New social gameplay elements add an extra layer of depth to this beloved series, rewarding skill and persistence across hours of relentless arcade action. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to 100%, no platinum for this one. For $10, 60% off, Horizon Chase 2 is a classic arcade racer bringing the golden era of 90s racing games to life with sharp, accessible gameplay, stunning 3D environments across dynamic weather conditions, and a pumping original soundtrack by legendary composer Barry Leitch. Race through the world tour, customize and upgrade your cars, and take the action online or to the couch with split screen and online multiplayer available across every game mode. It's a 78 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $6, 80% off, Titan Quest is a classic action RPG from Age of Empires co-creator Brian Sullivan and Braveheart writer Randall Wallace, casting you as a hero chosen by the gods to hunt down the escaped Titans across ancient Greece, Egypt, and Asia. Build your champion from 28 classes and over 1,000 unique items, battle mythical beasts through a sweeping story-driven campaign, and team up with up to 5 friends in online co-op. It's an 80 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 100 hours to platinum. For $10, 84% off. Digimon Survive is a hybrid visual novel and tactical RPG where Takuma Momozuka and friends get lost on a school trip and end up in a strange, mysterious world where survival depends on cunning strategy and careful relationship management. Forge meaningful bonds, make consequential choices shaping both narrative and combat, recruit and evolve Digimon, and navigate tense turn-based battles while uncovering dark secrets around every corner. It's a 76 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $6, 80% off, LEGO Star Wars The Force Awakens Deluxe Edition includes the main game and Season Pass content, offering the full LEGO Star Wars experience across a galaxy far, far away. Relive the epic action of the blockbuster film Star Wars The Force Awakens, retold through LEGO's clever, witty, and endlessly entertaining lens, while exploring brand new story content bridging the events between Return of the Jedi and The Force Awakens. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 25 hours to platinum. For $8, 60% off, Tomb Raider Legend is a classic action-adventure that blends exploration, combat, and puzzle solving into a globe-trotting journey filled with danger and mystery. Travel across remote locations as Lara Croft, battling enemies, navigating deadly traps, and solving environmental puzzles, while uncovering hidden relics and secrets tied to a legendary artifact and her past, using acrobatic platforming and fluid movement. It's an 82 on Game Rankings, trophy difficulty around 4 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. For $7, 75% off, Megadimension Neptuna V2R is a turn-based JRPG featuring massive enemies, custom attack combos, dazzling specials, and devastating team attacks, with characters capable of 2 transformation levels for extra tactical depth across vibrant worlds and wacky dialogue. A VR mode lets you cross dimensions and hang out one-on-one with your favorite Neptunia characters, with an online dimension rank challenge to compete on leaderboards. It's a 74 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 2 out of 10, and about 30 hours to platinum. For $10, 75% off, Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania rolls you into wacky, colorful worlds as you race to stop the evil Dr. Bad Boon from destroying Jungle Island and save all your beloved bananas. Bounce, tilt, and roll through over 300 stages from Super Monkey Ball 2, and Super Monkey Ball Deluxe, compete in 12 fun minigames like Monkey Racing and Monkey Soccer, and challenge friends online for top banana rankings. It's a 77 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 9 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $10, 80% off, Battlefield 5 Definitive Edition is the ultimate World War II shooter experience, combining the base game with every Year 1 and Year 2 expansion for a complete arsenal of weapons, vehicles, and gadgets for thrilling, large-scale combat. Players can dive into intense multiplayer battles, customize soldiers with dozens of elites, outfits, and skins, and explore 84 immersive outfit variations that enhance the World War II sandbox. It's a 79 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 5 out of 10, and about 35 hours to platinum. For $7, 75% off, Moving Out 2 is a physics-based moving simulator that combines wacky humor, inventive puzzle design, and cooperative multiplayer madness with endlessly surprising antics. Whether playing as a solo agent or teaming up with up to 3 friends locally or online, you'll navigate interdimensional portals, pack and transport bizarre furniture, and tackle hilariously unpredictable challenges that demand creative problem solving. It's an 81 on OpenCritic, trophy difficulty around 3 out of 10, and about 15 hours to platinum. Alright, that's it for today's list, everybody. If you've played any of these already, drop your thoughts in the comments. Your insights help others find great games too, it's not just mine. As always, I want to thank all my channel members for their generous support, but to all you out there who watch, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff as well, thank you. You're the reason I'm still having fun making all these videos every day, and I'm genuinely grateful for each and every one of you out there. If you can spare $1 a month, you get early access to all my videos, and it helps me out more than you know. But I know times are tough out there, so all I do ask is, if you enjoyed the video, hit that subscribe button to stay up to date with any new sale stuff that I put out, leave a like, and comment down below if you've got any of these platinums or plan on going for any of them.